I'm gonna try this again, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if you're actually seeing me right now or anything. Um, Having some technical difficulties right now, and I hope you're seeing me. Guys, I'm sorry. I had some technical difficulties. I don't know when I cut out, but I'm back. I think. I hope. If there's anything wrong with the feed, please let me know. Again, my apologies. Yeah, it took a little while to get back on track. I'm afraid, but I'm back. So without further ado, yes, I'm doing Zombie Joker from the Christopher Nolan trilogy, and because it must be Friday, I'm doing a new Zombie Joker, right? So yes, that is what I'm doing, and I think the backstory with this Joker is that he's just a very disciplined to a bizarre degree regular person. Like he's just a mastermind, you know, um, and he uses his knowledge for evil, you know. But as far as him being created by chemicals, like being engulfed in chemicals and things like that, like that wasn't part of Nolan's thing. I don't think. Neither was it. What's his name? Heath Ledger's. Like he was playing it like he was just a madman, but with incredible intelligence. You know. So yeah, that's what I thought anyway. Yeah, he kept it very grounded. They always try to ground Batman. Like, they want him to be super, super, super grounded in real life. And eventually Superman's going to come around. Like, that's inevitable, you know? There's no universe where Superman and Batman don't meet, right? So, yeah, like, yeah, that's got to happen. So you can't ground him to the point where nothing supernatural or mystical could happen, you know. But Nolan did it for 3 movies anyway. He did it for 3 movies, and it worked, you know. Yeah, there wasn't anything really. Uh, there wasn't anything really like over the top science fictiony or anything like that. Really, it was very grounded, you know. So yes, this Joker I think is just going to be like a regular person, but turned zombie, right? So, the same kind of rot and the same kind of maybe zombie effects, and things of that nature. Like maybe some, like infect, like the scars are more prone to infection, so a little bubblier around there. But as his eyes are incredibly dark, I got to keep that. There's some very, and again, like I don't know if you guys, I don't know when I cut out, but I just wanted to show you the original Joker that I did. Uh, I don't know, a few years ago? Yeah, a few years ago. This is a photocopy of it. The original is actually pretty big. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did it. But again, this is a completely different type of drawing, too. And a completely different type of. Like, this is what I call my chaos line drawing. You know, it. It goes with the flow. It doesn't go with the flow. It's all over the kind of place. It's kind of chaotic, but it makes up the areas, right? So. But yeah, this is a really big one. And again, I don't know why I did it. This wasn't a custom order or anything. I just did it because, yeah, I really felt like doing it. And, yeah, I really like it. So, but yeah, the original's a lot bigger. Like, again, I think it's a 10 by 10 or something like that. But, and it's on a very raggy paper. It's a thicker paper, but it's got a lot of tooth, man. And so that was very difficult to get those details, like to get those sharp lines, in there because of that type of paper. Much like this, much like this. And then even this is even worse. So you can see literally, right, the texture on there, man. And you got to deal with that when you're doing the pen and ink gimmick, right? So, yeah, like I do on top of the watercolor, the watercolor, yeah. Oh man, that is so good. Oh, it's so good. You know what I was super craving the other night? Old Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man music, man. Oh my goodness, I could have listened to that all night long. Yeah, those were some great tunes, man. Great background music. Like so jazzy, so like, so many orchestrated tunes too, like, full band. Massive sounds, man. Like really good stuff. And man, I grew up with that too, man. I super grew up with that. That was my bread and butter. That was like one of the best things ever because it was one of the earliest superhero things, and it was great too. Like Spider-Man's voice was cool. He was cool, man. And yeah, I really I loved it as a kid, man. I thought it was great. Yeah. Yeah, those tunes, man. Get a copyright strike. He did it too good. Yeah, it's too similar. Yeah. Yeah, man, those were great. So, like, there's got to be a rap band that has incorporated those tunes into their, like, as samples, man. There's got to be. If there is, and I don't know if there is, but if there is, let me know, man. I need to hear that, like, immediately. Yeah. And if they haven't yet, they gotta do it, man. They gotta do it. Use those. I could almost see. I could almost see Gorillas or Outcast, man. Bring back Outcast, big time. Yeah, I don't think Andre's doing anything anymore, man. Not mainstream anyway. Yeah, I think he disavowed the industry. Yeah, what was his last thing? A flute album, I think. That was his solo project. Andre 3000, man. Oh my goodness. Man, did I ever listen to the crap out of those albums. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I bought that stuff, man. I bought that on CD. Yeah. There we go. I think that looks good. I wonder if I should keep those eyes blank. What do you think? Yeah. Oh, how do you like the outdoor look? Yeah, I ain't shaving and or anything like that for a while, man. Yeah, it's too cold outside. Oh my goodness, it's desolate out there today. Woo-wee. Yeah, and someone came to pick up a zombie portrait today, and I had to go outside. So like a little scared girl, went down the steps and out into the driveway, and it did the impossible. Yeah. So there we go. I think that's great. I like that. I think it's enough zombie. There will be more, but what am I looking for? Yes. This. I think. Yeah, I think this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That makes it. Oh yeah. Okay, that makes him look not him. You know, he's him. But with that, I think, and the blank eyes, that makes him look like not him. Like it's him, the Joker, but he's not there. He's not there anymore, man. Yeah, yeah. That's what does it almost, and that's a Deadite kind of thing. I think, you know. I always go back to those Deadites. I love that design. You know, I love that design of them. I love that design of them. So I think I did an okay sketch. I think that looks pretty much like him. I don't think there's any doubt. You know, folks will have any doubt that that's not him, especially when I get the green in there and the white, and putting those sort of scratchy, maybe even dry brush eye things, you know, yeah, eyeshadow or the dark eyes, yeah, the dark eye thing, you know, yeah, that thing. So yeah, and the hair too. I'm gonna kind of do the same thing with the hair, with the hair. I'm gonna do the same thing kind of with the hair. I'm gonna see if chat is operational. Guys, if chat is operational, give me a holler, man. Just like to know. Because there was a glitch earlier. It seems fine now. So yeah, if you have a second, just say hi. Let me know that it's that's going. Okay. But I think everything's fine. I think everything's fine. I hope it is. Yeah. If you don't mind, if you have a second, just say hi and let me know if everything's okay with the feed. And if there's I don't know if you guys can see me at all. That's kind of it, right? So even you just saying hi makes me know that you're there. It makes me know that you're there. Makes me know that you're there. You know what I mean? That you can see me. Yeah. I'm all John Cena and crap. Okay, so this is his jacket. That's his jacket. That's his jacket shoulders. Yeah. Yeah, man, like that's the best. What's not to like, man? It's like, yeah, it's so jazzy, man. That is so great. Yeah, it's great to draw. It's great to draw too. It's great to draw too. You know. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'm gonna put some of that on later for myself. Yeah. And again, like a few little signs of, flesh rot or lesions or something, you know. But yeah, having the sort of scarred area be more susceptible to rot and stuff is also a good idea. So take advantage of that. There. Zombie everything. And everything ends up on Zombie Daily. Guys, check out Zombie Daily for new brand new. Like this month, artwork, zombie art, every single day, and it's created for you to enjoy, and for me to enjoy doing for you, and I do. And I love showing you guys sort of the behind the scenes of me doing it and going, well, this is being done right now. And, I've been doing the whole zombie thing as I've always wanted to do. Ain't that crazy? I always wanted to draw monsters. That's what that's what I wanted to do when asked when I was a kid. What do you want to do when you grow up? I want to draw monsters, man. Yeah. So I kind of wanted to do this for a long time, and but started doing it literally, professionally, for real, and solely as a profession for 20 years. Next year will be the 20th anniversary of Zombie Portraits, and then everything basically spawned from that. So yeah, finally able to show you guys the things that I do, and been asked for years to kind of do this, and finally doing it. And so when I ask for your subscription, it's not because it's some AI generated thing or like any kind of slop. It's a real thing. It's a real dude doing real stuff that actually is tangible. So I always loved that, man. Like, I always loved that. That's what I love YouTube for. Is specifically that that human experience. And yeah, man. YouTube forever. YouTube forever. Viva la YouTube. But it's true. And and I follow a lot of people, man. And I always make sure to like their content and stuff like that, because I don't want to see them go either. And I know you can always tell when they get sort of a little weary of their, a little aware of their standing and maybe their progress, and they sort of bump it up a little bit and start to mention it a little bit more, like to subscribe and hit the like and all that kind of stuff, right? But yeah, it's true. It that's how it works, right? So that's why we have to kind of remind people to kind of do that, because it really does, it really helps the channel grow, and that's a huge motivating thing, right? So if you can subscribe, again, it's it's not for nothing. It's for a nice cause, keeping art alive, traditional art alive. And for the love of zombies too, and pop culture, And I am putting in because I think this is again a dark purple, and his I think his jacket is blue though. Did I write it down? No, I didn't. But it has it's a very blue, on the blue side of purple. It's almost I don't know. Well, I'll figure out. And then his shirt is green. Yes, and it's got weird little designs in it and stuff. In the it's kind of cut up like this. Yeah, this is what I remember anyway. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I'm wearing my Shin Godzilla sweater. Yeah, it's all charcoal and just put some red paint in there. Yeah, Shin Godzilla. Oh, it's basically my Godzilla sweater. All right, I think think we can go. I think we can go with the. Just gonna check the chat here. Check the chat here. Anyone in chat? No? Okay. What's this? Why is this? What's this doing? Okay. All right. I'm gonna assume that you guys are able to see me and stuff. Okay, well, again, if anybody's watching, if they could just say hi to in chat, just to let me know that everything's working. It seems like everything's fine, but then I go to the screen and like there's a blank screen there, and I'm like, what's going on? Anyway, yeah, just let me know in chat if you can, like if everything's going. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I think we're ready for a gray wash on this, which I usually do, to give the sort of zombie effect a little bit more depth. And fill in the cracks where some maybe some paint won't isn't butting up nicely, things of that nature, So I don't want to go too warm on that. Yeah. Do I have any pure white anywheres? Maybe? That? Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. Okay. Good. There. Stop it! Stop it! Do even more. You child. 10-4, good buddy. Can't get it in my head, Doc. I can't. Oh, doo-doo. All right, that's enough. That's enough. There. I think that's good for now. What's this? Oh, that's probably red in there. Okay, let me let me get this straight. How do I neutralize that? A little bit of blue. Yeah, a little bit of brown. A little bit of more blue. A little bit of more brown. That's a nice gray. Yes. And a little bit of a white, there. Ah, yes, there we go. Yeah, I can do that. get some darkness in there. Get some depth in there. So I think that I think the hair should go over the ears there and there. This ear is rotting off. Gotta think of these things. Gotta think of these things. Gotta think of these things. Ah! What was that? Ah! Ow! but for real! What the hell? That was weird. Yeah, some weird little tendon pull in my wrist. Okay. Gonna check myself in. Okay, now, while that's drawing, wonderfully, I have this to work on, which is great. This was a request from a while back, so finally getting to it. Noel Holiday from Delta Rune. It's a role-playing game with 8-bit characters. Yeah, so funny. Let me know in the chat if you can see me. Okay? All right. I'm gonna get back to my OBS there, guys. If you're just tuning in, please feel free to say hi. Let me know that you're out there, and the stream's coming through okay. I think it is. I hope it is. But yes, I'm doing Noel Holiday from Deltarune. Yes, and had to check that again. But yeah, nice character, very cool character. I'm using the sort of cleaned up or cartoony version as reference. I can't remember who did it, but I'll try to find out that information and post it. But it was done by another artist who I guess took that 8-bit sort of image and turned it into like the cartoon counterpart to that, is what I understand. I think that's what happened. I think that's what the thing is. Yeah, and so I'm using their design as the reference, yeah, because in the game she's just this like little, you can tell what it is, I guess, but it's like this little 8-bit character with like, just bricks. Yeah. So. Oh, phew, good. I've got a whole list of colors. Blue shirt, skirt, green, red checkered sweat. Yes. White undershirt, button down. Blonde hair, light brown skin, fur. She's a deer-like creature. Yeah, okay. Black gray hooves. Okay, yes, indeed. So I'm gonna do this with the fingernails. She's only got three fingers per hand. At least that's what this reference designated her finger count. I think. Yeah. Again, like this is a pretty fast a pretty. I didn't think I'd be doing this today, but I'm like, you know what? I really want to do something in between the Joker, right? While the Joker dries, and then I had this in the queue. There's a ton of stuff in the queue, but I had this in the queue, and I thought, oh, you know what? This kind of it's time to do this, Finally, I think, and so I had that reference sitting there for I think what seemed a long time. And I was like, I really should get to this, and what a better time than now, when I need go between with. I could be doing a number of other things too, but since I got my paints out, yeah, get two of these guys done at the same time. But this one's done on very different paper, as you can see, as I kind of showed you guys earlier. I hope you could see that. But this one, yes, is I gotta make sure that's white. The paper is very textured, so yeah, a little more difficult to draw on, but well, a little to a lot. Depends. It depends on how perfect you want your lines. It's a bit of a challenge because of obviously the texture of the paper, right? But since we're doing zombie stuff, it's by their very nature, the zombies are kind of like not smooth surfaces, man. Like rotting surfaces, ripped, torn, shredded, dirty, and that kind of thing. So that the texture of the paper almost helps in their getting them over, selling them, visually. So yeah, I find, yeah. And this is kind of good for nature drawing and stuff like that. You wouldn't be doing like super, precise drawings on this, because there's way better paper for that. I'm not saying you couldn't, just saying there are way better papers to do that than something like this, So yeah. Yeah. What is her horns are red? I think they're red, aren't they? Oh no, did I not write that down? Write that down. What? Light brown, she's a deer-like creature. Red, green checkered sweater vest. You fool. Yeah, I think her horns are red. No, but I do think they are. Yeah, and if they aren't, they're gonna be, because they're all bloody and yeah. Yeah, there we go. She's a zombie. She's a freaking zombie. Yeah. There. Yeah, I think she's still cute as a zombie. Yeah. She's a cute little character, I think. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yes, there. You know what? That kind of looks like a Archie Comics type thing. Yeah. Yeah. Which I love that art too. I think that art's awesome. It's super slick, right? Like I think it's great. Yeah. Yeah. Like a lot of great artists worked on that stuff. Even Neil Adams did some Archie comics, man. Yeah, believe it or not, I've always wanted to see them or get them, seize them. But yeah, I've never followed through, man. But yeah, I'd like to kind of see Neil Adams' version of Archie. I'm sure he kind of stuck to the style more, but because I think that was before he went to DC, and he didn't get to DC until the 60s, like mid 60s. Yeah, I think not early 60s, maybe early. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Yes, because 12. He did covers for 12-cent comics, comics that were 12 cents, and that was definitely in the 60s, like early 60s. So that was the Archie comics that he did were before that. You know, before he went to DC. You know, yeah. So I don't know if they were. I don't know if he had established even his style yet. I'm sure he had some sort. I'm sure you could tell. I've not seen it. So yeah, I'm kind of interested in. You kind of forget about it, right? Yeah, like, you know, because it's an unlikely thing. You know. Yeah, that's white. It's gray now, but all the white is gray. It's already got that built-in, grimy, lived-in, died-in, and then reanimated-in look. You know, lived in, died in, got reanimated in look. Copyright 2025, Rob Saccato. Nobody steal that. Nobody steal that. There. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's good. Yeah, I'll try to find that artist. I'm sure it's not going to be hard to find the artist who did this version that I used for the reference. But yeah, I either didn't see much else. This might have been the only sort of identifiable reference, or like they just weren't. They just weren't visible, and like they weren't clear enough. Yeah, so that's what probably I make these decisions very quickly. You know, I don't have all day to like pour over all the weird places you could find better things and blah blah blah, all that stuff. I have to kind of, you know, do it quickly with the best thing I could find at the time. You know, so yeah. And even with these Joker ones too, like I was like, where did this one go? Because I couldn't find it. I don't think I could find that one, or at least if I did, I thought, well, maybe because I did it, I didn't want to do it again. So, but yeah, there wasn't very many good Joker ones either that were super clear. You know, so yeah, I had to do a lot of like, you know, fixing up in post, yeah, post save, yeah, you know. Yeah, because otherwise you can't see it. You just can't see it. And I'm gonna put the much darker around his eyes. You're still gonna be able to see, but it's a little rougher. Ruff, ruff. And I should use my actual drawing for reference, man. Yeah. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna dry brush some of that later. Yeah. There. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dry brush. Yeah, I'm gonna dry brush that later. In fact, what I'm gonna do right now is, where's my white at? Oh, you know what? Maybe I can. Oh, maybe I can use this. Maybe I can use this. Maybe I can use this. It's a little Hershey's Kiss of white. Literally, that's what it looks like. Yeah, a little Hershey's Kiss. Yeah, it is. It's a little white chocolate Hershey's Kiss. That's funny how it came out. Boop, boop, here. So we're rocking and rolling, doing the Joker as a zombie from the Christopher Nolan uh, trilogy, part 2, The Dark Knight, where he meets, man, his almost equal in every way, but villainy-ish. And that's the Joker, played by Heath Ledger, and directed grittily by Christopher Nolan. Wow, what a great opening. I always remember that opening being very, very stark and bright and oh wow, like and action packed and just a shock, like just a shock to see from a Batman movie. You know, it played that close to reality in that way, especially with that broad daylight shot. You know, to start it off with. Was a great, you know, sort of juxtaposition to The Dark Knight, right? You know, starting out that bright. It's weird, but wow, what a great movie, though. What a great. I loved it, you know. I love what I love, man. You know, I if I don't like something, I kind of just don't watch it. It seems like there's a lot of that happening lately. There. I think when I get that hair going, it's really gonna. So I'm gonna dry brush that. Oh boy, should I use this? Dare I? This is the driest, prickliest dry brush ever. Once I put some black on it, there's no turning black. There's no turning black on this black. What's that lyric from? What is that from? Run the Jewels? I can't remember now. There's no turning black. There's no turning back. Bacon. Bacon. Yeah, I like that. I really do. I really do. Yeah, that looks great. I like it. When that red gets on there, but I'm gonna put the green on first. I'm gonna put the green on first. The green will go on first with the hair, and then I think the shirt. It'll be a different green though. But sorry guys, you're always seeing my Godzilla shirt and arm. Godzilla sweater. Shin Godzilla sweater. What kind of brush should I... Oh yeah, I should use that. That kind of brush. It ain't going up like that. We ain't going up like that. We ain't going up. I'm high strung. Okay. What was I doing? Wait a minute. No, this is the green. Fool. Putting it in the brown. I'll put it in the brown. Yeah, that hair's got to be like really almost neon green. For that, we need some more yeller. Old Yeller. Yeah, I think a wee bit more. A wee bit more. Maybe a wee bit more. Wee. They're a wee. Just a wee. And if I can darken it, but the thing is, you can't go back. If it goes on too dark, you can't go back. But you can darken it if it's too light. So, always keep that in mind, kids. Yeah, and then I can do the suit around it, no problem. That's fine. That's a big enough area. Yeah. And his ear's rotting here. So, that's all you see of it. Because it's all rotten. And there'll be, I think, bumps, tumors, whatever, blisters, blistered skin from, eruptions of rot underneath, Those things still are active, right? They're still active. Like, they're still festering, right? So, there'll be a pop and an ooze line coming from areas that have, been long dead or, dead for a few days, and things are festering under the skin, So yeah. And sometimes the pressure make the pop. So we had torrential rain yesterday, and then today the deep freeze. So yeah, I was not anxious to do anything outside in any way, shape, or form. But I had to. Someone came to pick up a zombie portrait from locally that I did. That was local, thank goodness. Because it's getting close to Christmas. So yeah, I had to venture outside a couple of steps. So, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, it's just brutal out there. Super windy. Now everything's frozen from yesterday's thaw. That's the worst. And covered in enough snow to make everything, super crunchy and slippery and everything else. So, yeah. Neat. Got some neat weather going on. Yeah. Whatever. Hope you guys had a great week. It must be Friday. I'm doing a new zombie Joker. This one's Heath Ledger. And soon to be posted on Zombie Daily. I'm doing a lot of seasonal cartoon zombies in the live stream on Tuesdays, I believe. Yes, Tuesdays. So check me out on Tuesdays as well, and you can watch. You can watch as I draw zombies from old or classic, actually, not just old, but absolutely classic Christmas animated shows. So yeah, like Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Grinch, and that. So yeah. So check it out. All right, the first thing I'm going to do, green. That I know. So this is then green 2, and this. But I knew that middle one was green. Thank goodness. I even put a G in there. I don't know if anybody's going to see it after I draw over it, but her sweater is patterned with green and red checkers. And her name is Noelle Holiday. So another reason why I wanted to do it now or this close to Christmas was, of course, Noelle Holiday. That's, Christmassy. So here we go, right? And again, this was a request from a viewer. I cannot remember who it is now because unfortunately it's been uh, so long, it seems, since the request was put in. The suggestion wasn't really, it's just a suggestion, really. So it wasn't like like a custom order or anything like that. So it wasn't like there's no real sense of urgency. But I thought, oh, you know what? I'll do it tonight, and yeah, get that one in the can too. So let's see. Right now, I can actually use yellow for the hair and not have to touch anything else, which is good. But yeah, she's gonna have red horns, I think. Yeah. But I like the hair color. I like the sweater color so far. I like that green. The green's great. Yeah. Right. And I love doing custom orders. I love it when people own my art. It's very special. It's for them. It's one of a kind. There is nothing like it anywhere on earth. You own the original, work, which is fabulous. And you know what? A lot of artists, sell their art. And yeah, it's good to find one. Maybe invest some dollars into saving some of that original art, man, because it's not going to last forever. It's not going to be around much, in the future. So, yeah, get on that. Get on that. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to sort of give her a muzzle. Where's my pencil? Where's my pencil? Give me my pencil. Here it is. And I think I'm going to go like this and like that. And I'm just going to, yeah, just that. Just that. And that'll be like a neutral color. And her face, the rest of her face and neck will be brown. And then she's got okay, she's got the white shirt underneath here. Okay, because that's the cuff. But then she's got the jacket on top. And then this. Wait a minute. Oh. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Okay. This is blue. Okay, that's white there. Okay. So that can be the. Okay, good. All right. Yeah. Okay. Because that's the cuff underneath. That's the white part. Yeah. So okay, good. So that's blue. The collar is blue. Blue shirt. Blue shirt. Skirt. Both. Yeah. So yeah, that's all blue. That's all blue, man. Yeah. Again, when I do these fast, I kind of sometimes neglect to get some pertinent information that I might need later on. You fool! Write that down, write that down. Just gonna... What? Okay. What? is at every move. Guys, please tell me you can both see. Oh, goodness. Hey, Robbie, how you doing? Great. I'm doing great. I hope that I'm thinking that everyone can see me still fine and everything. There's always something weird going on here with the technology. Sorry, Carrie. I don't know when you sent that, but I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a great week too. And you're looking forward to a great weekend. And I hope your plans for the season are underway, and you're relaxing at last. Hopefully. No, you said you were really busy leading up to this time. The sweater vest. Oh yeah, you know what? Kind of goes like that. I think it has. That's okay. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, you know what? I'm concentrating on this, and it's my fault because I think what the hell? I think I messed something up here, and I think it was because I wasn't clear for myself. But I think I know what I have to do. Okay, I know what I have to do. Yeah, sorry, I kind of spaced out there, guys. I went into a fugue state. It's true, man. It's true. He's in his fugue state. Yeah. No, sorry, Carrie. I hope you had a great week, and I hope you're finally relaxing and getting ready for the Christmas times. Not sure what you're doing, if you're coming to visit family, or if you got family to visit, or what you're doing for what you're doing for the holidays. But hope you have a great, safe, and wonderful time. I'm gonna kind of be doing live streams right up to Christmas, and posting stuff maybe even Christmas Day. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I love you guys, man. So it's true. Family. Yeah, no, I'm gonna probably do something either Christmas Day or, like, for sure I'm gonna post Zombie Daily stuff. Like, that goes without saying, But what have I done? What am I doing? What am I gonna do? Is that red? Yeah, I think that's red. Okay, is this? Okay, I'm gonna do her horns, or like weird little horn things, and actually added like some weird little bubbled area things. Yeah, like there's something wrong with them. Yeah. You can see she's coming over the hill, and her silhouette looks different somehow. And then you find out that she's a mutated zombie. Goddamn zombies. Guys, no word of a lie. We did a zombie film. We did a zombie film. Friends of mine and I. Oh my goodness! If I ever find it, oh my god, yeah, I'm definitely posting that, man. I'm definitely posting that, man. I found the Lego one. If I ever find that one, yeah, it was on an 8mm. It was on an 8mm tape. Yeah, like 8mm, reel to reel. You know. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Yep, we did it. We did a zombie movie. We did a little zombie film. You know, not a complete one, but acting and everything. Oh man, yeah. If I ever find that, if I ever find it though, for reals. Yeah. Yeah, it's such a craving for the old Spider-Man music, Spider-Man cartoon music. Not this again. Yes, this again. It's so yeah, it's so jazzy, man. Like that, like I said, that's great music to draw to, man. I think doing live, like if you're doing live models or if you're doing still life kind of drawings, that would be the best, I think, music to listen to. I think, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. There's gotta be a rap group or band or rapper that has sampled that. There's gotta be, man. And if not, do it now. Yeah, has to have been sampled, man. There are some great beats in there too. Yeah, yeah. I got more rhymes than Abe Pagoda. It's true. It's true. It's damn true. Yeah. It's flute. It's flute. Then it just slows down and goes to bed. You know. Then the next song hits. You know. Then the next tune hits, man. Spider-Man flying over, shooting webs over the city. Yeah. Not a lot of sense there, but yeah. Great fun cartoons though, man. Okay, so that I think is pretty good. I hope I hope that's how her face looks. I hope that's how it looks. I hope that, yeah. I hope that's how it looks. Cause something tells me I got it wrong. I don't know. Is it flipped? Is her nuzzle? Is her muzzle darker? And her no, that can't be true. That can't be true. It's always good to hear from you, Carrie. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, let me know how that project went there that you were talking about last time. Like to hear when you know, fans students of mine, ex-students of mine, and that, and people that I know, how they're doing and how they're enjoying life and things like that. I like to hear nice stories like that. So I'm a good listener. No, but I really do. I think people that have talked to me know that, like, I'm not that kind of dude who, drifts off because somebody else is talking and it's not me, type of thing. Yeah, I find that so rude when people kind of do that, you know. Um, yeah. So I try to be very conscious of not doing it, More. Oh, coffee. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God, that's good. Okay. Um, Back to this. Okay. That's great. I really like that. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Was I gonna do that? I think I was gonna do the red. Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I was. I was about to do that, and I kind of just drifted off there. Well, the thing is, too, I was kind of worried that, and I think my worries have been acknowledged. Maybe not. I was worried that there was still some wet areas, and I didn't want anything to blend, like especially now, like especially with this, like green and red blending is not good, you know. So you don't want to make that mistake. Make that mistake. That mistake. That's mistake. Give me mistake. So yeah, you don't want to make that mistake. There. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yeah, there. It kind of reminds, like I said, it kind of reminds me of like Archie comics kind of thing, man. Yeah. All right. So now I think since I was on the red, uh, I'm going to continue to redden it up, and I'm going to add his scars. So here we go. Add another color dimension. Dementia-fied Spider-Man. What the? Stop it! Stop it! Yeah. Those teeth, I should have done them first. Yeah, well, I'm keeping this far away enough that I can do it. But yeah, his teeth should have been yellow. I should have done that first, actually. Yeah. But I can regroup. I can regroup. How far do those scars go? Oh yeah, pretty scars guards go. How far do those scars guards go? Yeah. Yeah. have definitely more red around the face than normal. Yeah, he's gonna have a much bigger, I think, Joker smile than usual. There. I think that's probably good. About there. Yeah, I think, and the inking will. And you know what? Actually, the shirt, the green in the shirt, is going to ground it a lot too. Because I think it's a very green blue, dark green blue, which I'm concocting right now. In fact, there. I think that's good. Yeah, it's this, but should I say darker, thicker, maybe? Do 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 do. And now here's some music. There. Again, that helps it out more. Gives it some help. Gives it some context. You know, the context is important, right? Because yeah, when you see this floating glob there, like it doesn't have any. There's nothing that gives it any sort of character. You know, sure, like when I, put it together with the color scheme, yeah, of course, because that's undoubtedly that Joker. You know, when Sting did that gimmick in TNA, like that was awesome. I love Sting, man. He's great. But him doing that Joker Sting in TNA, like you knew immediately what thing he was doing, what gimmick he was doing. So, kind of like the Crow thing that he did, So, yeah. But interesting nonetheless. That's why I love wrestling so much, man. It's that kind of crazy stuff that can happen, Yeah. It's fun. And it's totally unique. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like wrestling. It's its own thing. So yeah, it's good that it's kind of good that it's preserved. And persevered over so many years. Probably now through completely nefarious ways. It's not like it used to be. Yeah, it's worse. It's not like it used to be. No, I know. It's way more corrupt, like everything else. Yeah. So I'm concocting too a nice sort of weird purple blue. I'm concocting into a nice weird purple blue. Some hootie. Throwing some hootie at you. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know hootie. Would a sane man say that? You don't know hootie. Man, Hootie and the Blowfish were huge at one point. Kind of like, it's so weird because there's always bands kind of like that. They're massive, and then you never hear of them again, And it's not like they're necessarily a one-hit wonder. They had like other, huge songs and stuff like that. But yeah, it's weird. like Kings of Leon. There was a band like I think they were on the cover of Rolling Stone, like the most popular band on earth or something like that was the tagline, you know. And where are they now? Where are they now? You know, it's kind of interesting. Man, that is the perfect color I wanted. That's the exact color I wanted. That totally changes it. And yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I thought I knew how to do, but didn't. But ended up doing it anyway. Yeah. Like I didn't think I could mix this type of purpley blue in its value, you know, in that value. Yeah. But no, I love it, and it leaves itself open to interpretation. No, it leaves itself open to contamination. A little less conversation, a little more contamination. Like, yeah, just putting dirt, sand, dirt. You know, he's a zombie, man. Walking around with gore and pieces of explosion on him. What a shame. What a shame this actor passed away, eh? Boy. I think for sure after that role, that would have been like an absolutely meteoric rise. Yeah. Well. So, if you guys want to subscribe, that would really help. I would really appreciate it. I am loath to bring it up, but I do because, you know what, man? I'm not AI slop, man. I'm not here to get your money. Like, I'm not a scam. I'm not trying to sell you Bitcoin or anything like that, man. I'm just like other great, you know, artists online that, and creators in general online that, in YouTube that, you know, want to share their work. I don't mean I'm great. That sounded weird. I don't consider myself great by any means. I just really enjoy what I do. And I'd like to take you along the journey of drawing zombies for a living, guys. That's what I've been doing for 20 years. Next year will be the 20th anniversary of Zombie Daily. I'm going to let this dry for a bit. We'll get on that soon, though. So, yes, it's the 20th anniversary of Zombie Portraits, rather. So, yes, next year we celebrate the 20th anniversary of Zombie Portraits. And soon after that, Zombie Daily became a thing where I was posting the new zombie drawing every single day. And that's where drawing more zombies than anyone on planet Earth came into play. So yeah, been doing it for years. And at least, actually more than 10,000 zombie portraits worldwide so far. And I say so far because I just completed 2 more this week. One with, how many people? 5? Yeah, 5. And another couple's portrait. So, yeah, there's 7 more added to the tally, man. Taliban. The tally, man. Yeah. So, yeah, check out Zombie Daily for all of the work that I do, both zombie and regular stuff that I do too. Like I showed you guys earlier, the original Heath Ledger Joker that I did just like a line drawing of, and you can see it's a completely different style of drawing, right? So, yeah, that's my chaos line drawing. Using it for that. Yes. All right. So, man, I have no idea what's going on here. All right. All right. I hope the feed. I hope the feed is happening on YouTube, guys. I literally I don't know. I hope it is. I hope it is. Yeah. I'll be checking the chat. So if anybody wants to just say hi to let me know that everything's fine, please do. But in the meantime, I am drawing. Um, what's her name? What's her name? Think. Oh, Holly. Oh, Noelle Holiday. Noelle Holiday. Yes, from Delta Rune. Delta Rune. Yes. Yeah, and this was a suggestion from a subscriber a while back that I'm finally getting to. And you know what? I thought the name was appropriate for the season too, so I thought, what better time than now to do this one and hopefully satisfy a curiosity a person has to see this character as a zombie, which I always do. Right? So, yeah. So, yeah, Zombie Daily, guys. Check it out. Of course, that's where all the zombie art goes. All the zombie art that I do here. And hither and yon. All of that stuff. Excuse me. All of that stuff ends up on Zombie Daily, man. And the link is in the description below if you didn't know. So check that out there. And of course, get yourself a zombie portrait soon. Yeah, I think the price has to change finally next year because it's getting too expensive to for art supplies and stuff, man. Well, it's not getting too expensive. It's just getting expensive, or it's more expensive rather. So, like the price has to go up a little bit, but that's not going to take effect until 2026. So, yeah, order a zombie portrait soon, even if it's not for Christmas. There's no way I can get it done for Christmas at this point, and to you is the problem the most. If you're local, probably I could still do it. But I'll never say no to a zombie portrait order, man. Never. You know. Yeah, and have done so to my great peril. You know, at times. Yeah. Yes. But despite that, I would never say no to a zombie portrait. Yeah. Day before Christmas. I don't think have I had that? I don't know. I don't know if I've had day before. I don't think that's ever happened. Yeah, you think I'd remember that? Like a day before. No. No, that's never happened. There's so many crazy things that have, though. It's like, you're like, did it though? Didn't it though? Couldn't it? It definitely could have. Yeah, it definitely could have happened. But I don't think it did. No. But I'll let y'all know when it does. Yeah, somebody asking for a zombie portrait for Christmas the day before Christmas. Yeah, we'll see if that becomes a thing one day. I really need it. You gotta help me. Oh, I can help you. $10,000. What? I won't pay it. It's highway robbery. Oh, I think you will. Oh, I think you will. Oh man, I need a Simpsons fix. Is what I need. Tell me who I am. You don't know me, but yes, I do. Now, I can't remember. I can't remember if she had ears like that or I made them that way. Well, in any case, in any case, I'm going in lowercase. I am still going to kind of have them, ripped and torn or whatever. Just sort of, yeah, having like rough edges or whatever. Yeah, forever. Forever. Yeah, big band, big jazz band sounds, man. You know? Yeah, crazy sounds, man. I love that stuff. It's gotta be used in samples somewhere. Gotta be. Yeah. Yeah, there. I love that. I love that face. I think that face is great. Super zombie-ish especially for the character, I think. Uh, I don't know how super accurate I got it. I think I got it okay, you know. But again, like I use someone else's reference, I guess you'd say. Like, it was a cartoon version of that 8-bit character. So, I use that for the reference. I use their, drawing or whatever as the reference in this case. Yeah. So, because it was great too. Like, it's very good. It's very clear, and that. So, but I do think I made some. I don't know about mistakes, but I made some. I made some judgment calls, kind of last minute on stuff, and thinking, oh, maybe that's the way it looked. Like that muzzle. I don't think is accurate. I don't know why, but it looks off for some reason. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Like, you could tell if you go look at this character, you'll be like, "Oh, Rob, you screwed that up." Yeah, but you know what? I think it looks okay regardless. I think it's just kind of there is room for interpretation because of the original is that 8-bit thing, you know. arms look good. The hoofs, hoovers, Hoover dams. There. Yeah, that looks great. I like it. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Yeah, that looks great. I like that. I like that. You know, I always feel like it's Jack Davis kind of thing that he would do. I don't know if it's him though. From EC Comics way back, doing those crime. I think he did like sports comics and stuff like that too, war comics and things like that. But the EC stuff, Jack Davis, he did that famous Frankenstein hanging sort of that huge lumbering Frankenstein standee that everyone covets. Everyone covets Clarice. Yeah, because it's very cool. And that's Jack Davis. He's the guy who did that one. Yeah. The big Frankenstein. Yeah, he worked for. He did. I think he did a lot of stuff for Mad Comics too, which was EC also. But yeah, Jack Davis. I think he did use this kind of style, putting these types of lines in. Yeah, I think that's where I got that. I think that's Jack Davis. Yeah, you know what the thing is too, right? You basically pick up stuff from artists that you like and assimilate into your stuff, and sometimes it when you need it, it's there, like that kind of line weight or ink style or whatever to describe something well. You use something that you've seen before that really works well, but do it in your style, obviously, right? But that again, it's like all of those experiences in your life go into that line too. So there's no way you're like stealing an absolute thing. You're creating a sort of style out of your own interpretation and own experiences, right? But you're using that as a sort of a learning guide and things of that nature too, right? So, yeah. But there, I think that's great. That looks wonderful. Now let's get back to the Joker, the reason we're here today. The reason we're here tonight. Now I think everything should be... And I'm going to use the sand. Where's my sand? Here it is. Is this it? Yes. Sand. It's true. I love this sand color. It's good for the teeth. And it's good for so many things. It's kind of like that multi-purpose warmth kind of earthy thing that you do put in, so everything seems to be pretty dry, so I can now go nuts. And here we go. Rob's inking now. Quiet inking in progress. Boy, I've been drawing a lot lately. Oh my goodness, and I haven't even started Cape Fear 2. Ugh. I feel so bad about that. It's awful. Yeah, I have to get started on that, like, immediately. And stop making excuses or stop trying to put it off or just get going on it and get a rhythm going. And, yeah. Put the zombie drawings aside for a moment. You know what? I've accumulated a vast array of zombie daily drawings, and you know what I haven't done, which I've tried to do, and I don't know how I stopped doing it, but like posting all of the old Zombie Daily stuff. Like there's stuff that you guys haven't even seen yet that was posted like literally decades ago and was only there once. So there's tons of stuff I want to post too, like without even having to draw new things, because it's still the same. You're still getting zombies every day that you've never seen. I'm just not. I've already done them. So yeah, yeah. I have to do that as well. At some point, maybe do. You know what? That's a perfect excuse to do Cape Fear Under. I don't have to draw. I just have to post. Yeah. And besides, I've got like, I don't know, 50, 60. Like this is another, Zombie Daily drawing, right? So this counts as one. And this I just finished this too, so that counts as one as well. So I probably have like 50, 60 things that I have done that I haven't posted yet. Yeah. I draw faster than the days go by. That's kind of the pace, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, I've probably drawn more than 365 drawings this year. So OBS Studio okay, reconnecting. Maybe that was why. I don't get it. Yeah, guys, if you could do me a favor and just say hi, let me know that you guys can see the feed okay. I know that the OBS Studio had a problem, and I'm not sure what might be happening there. So yeah, if you can just say hi, that would be awesome. Just let me know that you're seeing the feed okay. I think it's okay, but I'm always worried about it. Yeah, so here we go with the Inking Man. Inking Man. And I kind of like that soft for this. For his face, I kind of like that soft. What's his name? What is his name? Oh, Grant Morrison, and he always does. I think he does a lot of Grant Morrison books. He did the All-Star Superman book. What was his name? Oh my goodness. He did that wicked Jonah Hex alt cover for the new Jonah Hex series, the new 52 series, which is brilliant, by the way. Oh my goodness, what's his name? I can't remember his name now, but I'm kind of using that soft line weight that he uses to sort of show the skin texture, like lips, like seeing all the ridges and stuff. Like he really does that well. I love that, and I'm kind of going for that. And you know what? There's that Juan Jose Rip. He's another guy that does that too, he's great. I think he started out doing Crossed, but he's at Marvel now. I think it's the same guy. Yeah, I think it's the same guy who did Crossed. But Juan Jose Rip, R-Y-P. He was doing Wolverine for a while, which was great because his style is like kind of dangerous and weird and like kind of Jeff Darrow like. but on the sort of horror, more horror adjacent somehow. I don't know. Yeah, maybe because he did. Maybe because he did that stuff. Maybe because he did. What do you call it? Crossed. You know, because Crossed was heavy, man. That was heavy duty, and that was what's his name, Garth Ennis, right? Yeah, what a shocker. But yeah, this is really coming along, I think, guys. Nice. Zombie Joker. Yeah, I'm putting those sort of weird, the teeth at that weird angle, almost like, yeah, like that's very unsettling. I gotta get back to my OBS. I gotta get back to the OBS city. There. Yeah. Those weird. Yeah, the teeth are like almost coming forward with pressure. Yeah. I love that. I think that's great. It kind of reminds me of. That kind of reminds me of what's his name from Nightbreed. What the Dr. Deckard guy? What's his name? It's bloody Cronenberg, man. It's Cronenberg playing that Dr. Deckard and his alter ego, that sort of zipper face guy, I think is what they call him, zipper face. You know, that's a total character that they need to do more with, man. Like, I can't believe they didn't do a sequel to that movie. Yeah, but I heard in some places they cut that scene out where you see him come back alive at the end. Yeah, and I'm giving away the ending because it's been out for like 40 years, man. If you haven't seen it yet, too bad. Yeah, but Cronenberg, man, he that is awesome. He just plays this total deadpan serial killer dude who's like also the psychiatrist for the main character, man. Yeah, he's trying to pin it all on him and stuff. Like, yeah, that's basically the plot of that. No big reveal there, but yeah, and if there's a lot of kind of differentiations in the makeup and skin here, color differentiations, and the like. So, which is great. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah, that's why I did the whole thing. If you saw earlier with the wet black, and then putting the white around so it pull the black out, pull the black away from itself, and got lighter. And then I used the dry brush to sort of add the crags in there, and that worked really nicely. I think I really love that. And I'm kind of doing more of the skin texture right now with these very thin lines. And again, I'm using that sort of technique that I'm thinking it's going to pop into my head, but it's not. I can't remember his name now. He's an artist I really love. He did All-Star Superman. Which is great because I think that was the last big thing that I remember him doing. I don't remember him doing much after that in terms of long-term stuff. I think he did We 3, which was like a 3-issue mini series from Vertigo. Yeah, again, again a treat because his art is fantastic. I love his art. Yet I can't remember his name. Damn it. Yeah, that's awful. If anybody knows who I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. You can't make heads or tails of this anymore. Eh. All right. I'm just going to assume. You know what? I'm just going to go here for a second. Okay. I'm just going to assume the chat's working. I hope it is. I hope it is. I don't know. Okay, that's where we are currently. Okay, there. All right. And we're back. Yeah, so if you can, if you guys want to just say hi, let me know that the feed's working fine. Yeah, please do so. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. That would be absolutely wonderful. I would really appreciate it. It would, for real, make my day. We're getting up there in numbers, and I hope you can help. Just want to really reach more people, you know, and talk about the greatness of art and how wonderful art is for your lives and mine, for all of our lives and our enjoyment of creation and things that come out of our, you know, brains, that are our thoughts, talents that we can achieve. Putting some, yeah, definitely putting some weird little bumps and things in there. I think that tie is going to be, you know what, I'm going to add a bit, I think I'm going to add a bit more stuff in there. What kind of stuff? I don't know, but stuff. Maybe some blue stuff. Maybe some bluish stuff. It's too blue. I want to go with a little bit of green. A little bit of green there. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. I like that weird sort of neon look of it. I think I'm going to play that up with some white, maybe pencil crayon, maybe. Yeah, and that kind of those weird little sort of blobs, those weird little blurbs. Yeah. In his shirt. They're kind of more green though, I think. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. It's true, man. Yeah. Spider-Man. Dementia 5 Spider-Man. You went to Dementia 5. I'm the radiation specialist, gentlemen. Here are my credentials. Yeah. Just like that, man. 2 guards. I'm the radiation specialist, gentlemen. Here are my credentials. Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, that's gonna be in my dreams tonight, man. My derms. It's gonna be in my derms. Yep, every way, shape, and form of that music. Yeah, I really like where this is going. I think it's a good. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, in the chat, and in the comments below if you're watching this uh, unalive, recorded. Um, yeah, I'd like to know your thoughts. I'd like to know your thoughts, your final thoughts. And now my final thought. Those kinds of, yeah, those kinds of little details. Yeah, to sort of show the skin texture, you know, like what that flesh feels like. And that's why I like oh damn it, I can't think of his name. Because he does that really almost close up looking detail in the face. You can almost see the skin, the pores and the follicles and all the things. Yeah, yeah. That's why I love his work. Yeah. Oh. Achoo! Achoo! Oh, excuse me. Oof. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe button today. Make today the day that you subscribe and help me to help you. Help me to perhaps reach a wider audience and spread the joy of art and perhaps even, inspire, maybe teach. Uh, you know, I love showing my process because I think it really helps people understand like what it is that I do for the work and how they can do it too. It's yeah, it's like a recipe almost. So, but I don't mind sharing that at all because I think it's important to carry on the work like the traditional traditional means of drawing and stuff, and creating images. And again, like this isn't where you have to you don't have to invest so much into the creation part of it. You can get art supplies for relatively affordable prices. Well, extremely, in fact. Go to your dollar store, man, and pick up a pad of paper and start there, and get a nice mechanical pencil because if you're gonna be taking your sketchbook places like on your commute maybe or whatever, you don't want to be sharpening your pencil and trying to figure out where you're gonna be putting it in your pocket or purse or lunchbox, or whatever it is that you're carrying, you know. So a mechanical pencil's nice, and you know, just tick tick tick, and you have your leads. You can fill it full or leads. I always call them leads because that's how we grew up with thinking they were, and they were pencil lead, right? But your graphite refills, and you know, that's all you need. And you even got an eraser on that pencil. It's always good to have another nice eraser, you know. Yeah, like nice eraser, you get for like 25 cents. You'll get like 4 of them for $1, you know, type of thing. So yeah, it's very easy to start drawing if you want to do that. Like, you know, just get those things, and you know, figure out what else you need as you go. I think those essential things are all you really do need. You don't need any technology. You don't need anything plugged in or charged or nothing, you know. And that's the beauty of that, man. Like, oh, can't imagine that being a thing all the time. Like, that's such a burden. Technology's become like such a burden. Especially when you don't have a cell phone, it makes it so, like, it makes it so different looking, like looking in type of thing, you know, and seeing what the need for a cell phone is, you know, and how it changes people. It's interesting, you know, it's interesting observing that. Especially coming from a day where there was no such things as cell phones. You imagine today, somebody got their cell phone taken away, that they would lose their mind. They'd probably like not know what to do. Am I being harsh? Am I though? Am I though? I don't know. I don't think I am. I think I'm being pretty realistic. Realistic. I'm gonna make that tie the ugliest thing ever. There. What kind of puke color is this? That is my very special purple concoction with some yellow. Yellow! Yeah. Smoking makes your teeth yellow. Remember those smoking, anti-smoking ads? Yeah. No, you don't. You're too young to know. Guys, I hope you had a great week. It's Friday. And it must be Friday because I'm doing a new Joker zombie. And, of course, this one is the Heath Ledger version. I am Rob Cicetto. You're in my studio, and I welcome you in to check out the drawingness of the whole thing of it all. So yes, we are doing Heath Ledger's version of the Joker as a zombie, and getting it done. And look what else I did today. Look at how I did today. Look what else I did today. Huh? So to the person who requested this character, what's the character's name again? Damn it. Noel Holiday from Deltarune. They didn't necessarily specifically request this character, but they asked me to do characters from Deltarune. So she happened to be the first one, Noel Holiday, and it's kind of appropriate because people are mostly on holiday for Noel, which is Christmas, you know. So yeah, I thought that would be, you know, kind of a good thing, right? Keeping keeping with the season. Yes. There. There. I really like this one. Yeah, I think this one's really, really kind of done, right? Yeah, maybe a little bit of yellow on the eyes. The bottom there, yeah. Yeah, there. I think that's good. Yeah. And don't forget to put your name. Uh, uh, uh. Still, while supplies last, it's 2025. I wonder how many drawings I've done this year. I wonder how many, like, individual drawings I've done this year. Huh. Like, between this and the adult work that I do, it's got to be a lots. Yeah, it's got to be lots. It's got to be. Man, I wonder though. Maybe I should. Nah, I ain't got time to count. I could kind of look back in things and figure it out, but yeah. Yeah, I could go back in histories and figure it out. But yeah, you know what? You kind of wonder sometimes, right? How much you're doing. What can you say you've done? You know, oh, I draw this much. You know, you don't know. Because all I know is for sure 1,000% once a day without question. But you know, how much more than that? Because it's definitely more than that. Like 100,000%, definitely more than that. You know, so but how much? You don't know. You don't know. But I like this. I think it's good. The hair's coming along great. It's kind of, you know, it's weird because you think you remember what it looks like, but then when you see it again, it's like, oh, it's really long on that one side, you know? And it's not something that you kind of remember until you see it. And then it almost feels like it's unmistakable, you know? But yeah, he's got his hair, you know, starts on this side and then it goes really long. Whereas this side is shorter. Because it starts there, right? So, yeah, one side is a lot longer, you know. And I'm making it craggly, and I'm making it like hard-edged in areas, and I'm making it sort of stuck together, and doing all kinds of stuff. Because again, you know, hair gets dirty and oily and greasy and filthy fast when you're a zombie, right? All of that buildup of follicles, of skin follicles, and all the rot and everything emanating from the scalp, getting into that hair too, and whatever, you know, chemicals are in the makeup and yada yada yada. The type of zombie virus too. You know, all of those things, right, kind of dictate what the hair will look like, too. As well as a lot of other parts. You know. But, yeah, you want to get that dirt in there. And, you know, maybe parts of it are stuck together, tangled. You know? You gotta sort of, you know, when I say you gotta think of these things, I'm not even kidding. You do got to think of these things and apply them, you know, in the art right away. You know, so it like as you think of them, type of thing. So you're quickly you're quickly putting those things that you're imagining should go there in there, as quickly as possible, right? So yeah, you want those tangles in there. If you're thinking tangles, then you're gonna draw tangles, So you'll draw knots and things of that nature, you know. And you know what? I was gonna darken that suit. I'm not darkening that suit. I think it's good. I really like that color, and I like the fact that it almost has a tie-dye feel to it. Even though that's dirt, it actually works well. So I think I'm gonna keep that the way it is. I'm just gonna ink it appropriately and make it feel very tactile, because no, I don't want to darken it. I think the value is great of it, like the sharpness of it, the pureness of it is great. So I'm leaving that as is, and that's why I kind of did the collar here, because I didn't think it was dark enough, and I did darken it. So yeah, I'm not opposed to doing things, but they need to work. They need to be explained. They need to be worth it. Yeah. And I like this, and I like the tie. I like the grossness of the color of the tie. I love the shirt collar. And I'm going to add some nice things to that collar too. So you'll be able to see. Again, like, I love showing you guys the process that things go through, so that, either you can do it too, or go, oh, now I know how Rob draws, or how people draw stuff, I don't know how many people use my technique specifically, but again, I don't know if, I don't think I came up with it. I came up with it for myself. So I don't, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's come up with this method of drawing on Earth. I'm sure a lot of people use this type of process. I just don't know any of them, to be honest. There's some that kind of look like the way I do things. Mostly European artists that I've seen anyway. Because, real watercolor, not computer generated color, right? And that makes a big difference. Massive difference, and you can tell, right? So sometimes it's hard to tell, but you can tell mostly if somebody's using watercolor for real instead of a computer program, and then not in the common ways. Like common ways, you've seen computer color in comics and millions of things. It looks great, I'm not saying it doesn't look good or anything. It's computer color. So that it comes from a computer, not a paintbrush, not a real paintbrush, right? So, but yeah, so I think that makes it even special too, is the fact that it is an actual pen or paintbrush or whatever, So, yeah. Just opinions, Everybody's got them. And, I come from the old school, man. I still employ all the old school methods, and I just find they work, and that's why I like sharing them with you guys, and hoping that maybe it passes along to other folks, who want to try to do this kind of art, Yeah, traditional art. And look at that, we're almost done. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:30. But you know what? I had a lot of technical issues at the beginning. What a shocker! I don't think it would be a live stream if I didn't have problems. Yeah. So anyway, I don't even know if I'm on YouTube right now. I hope I am. I don't know. So there's that. I am going to white out. You know what? Wait a minute. First, first, I'm gonna, where's my white? Oh, there it is. Okay. There. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know what? This is just not white enough for that. There. Okay. Where? Oh, this. Okay. So there's little dots in. Oops. There's little dots in his shirt, and I'm drawing them in there, guys. Yeah. I don't even think they're. I don't even think they're like in order or anything. I think they're just random. So I'm just gonna make them random. But yeah, these very subtle dots in the design of his shirt collar. I'm adding those in because I think, and you know what? I had that, the idea that I was going to add them in right from Jump Street. I wanted to make that, tie or design or whatever work and look good. You know, I wanted it to look authentic and realistic, or at least I wanted to try to mimic it as much as I could through art. You know what I mean? Through line, weight, and color and stuff. So whatever I could do to make it look like that tie or shirt or whatever. Oh, sorry. No. Yeah. I always go back to that American Gothic custom order I was asked to do. And you know, the person who originally painted it with, I think, gouache or oil, or I don't know exactly, but you know, it wasn't watercolor and pen and ink, and I had to turn that painting into a pen and ink zombie drawing, and that was a real challenge. But it was awesome. I loved it because I had to try to mimic someone's painting, you know, done in a completely different medium, you know, with what I had. So that was fun. I really enjoyed that. And I couldn't believe that was a custom order. That was awesome. Like, otherwise I probably wouldn't have done that on my own, you know, although it is a really, like, used, like, I don't know if I'd call it overused, but like a very referenced painting, that American Gothic paint. Everybody kind of knows that painting because of parody or whatever, you know. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if I would have done it. I don't know if I would have done it on my own, but and that kind of got me to do other, like, famous paintings and stuff. So as zombie art. So yeah, that was fun. But those are very challenging. Like, I wish I had more time to do those kinds of things, because everyone has asked me to do a Mona Lisa one, and it's like, yeah, sure, but you know, that's gonna take some time, I think, to execute properly. I have to do some figuring out of because I'd want to get it really close to the values too of the paint, like that background, like his background's very dark, and you know, there's very rich, deep colors in her everything. Like, the whole painting's kind of like that, right? So anywho, that's gonna take a bit, but yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it one day for sure. You know? Yeah, I'm putting those in. Some of them look like Fruit Loops. White Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops clear. Worst product ever. Get out of my store. I think comic book guy is Mr. Burns with a lisp. I think. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. And guys, you know what? Here's the thing too, man. Like I ask you guys for, if you could subscribe and stuff, and I don't do it for nothing, man. It's like, I'm not an AI slop, page channel that wants to get hits and is trying to make money and nothing else, and or anything like dangerous or hurtful or dumb or anything. It's just sort of an art thing, right? So yeah, that's why I kind of ask for your support, because it's kind of worth it, I think, in a way, to keep the sort of traditional art alive, Yeah. And yes, I'm using a gray marker on top to add a little bit of depth, add a little bit more depth there. Yeah, and I love that sort of like. And you know what? I always thought it was snot that was hanging from Reagan's face or nose in The Exorcist, but it's what do you call it? It's like a tube. Yeah. Oh, there's the man with the pen in his hand. Yes. Alan's Cozy Comic Corner. I love that. How you doing, man? Glad you could make it out. Alan's Cozy Comic Corner. Yeah. I love that. That's Alan's Cozy Comic Corner. I can't say it too fast. You can't say it too fast. Hope you're doing a lot better, and you're ready for the holiday season. And yeah, you've got your health, hopefully, and back from being ill. Yeah, a lot. Oh my goodness, so many people telling me that they're sick, and my good friend Doug was ill as well, pretty badly this week, and a friend of mine today just talked to, she's ill as well, like yeah. So I just got my flu shot actually the other day, Tuesday, in fact. So yeah, I don't know how much that makes me impervious to any kind of sickness, but man, I'm really being cautious. I'm staying out of the public, everything, and as you can see by my facial appearance, my beard and hair and everything's out of control, man. It's gonna stay that way for a while. Yeah, ain't got time to shave. Yeah. I'm reorganizing and doing a lot of stuff with comics right now, and want to get that done. I think I'm gonna get that done this weekend. If everything. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say anything else. Yes, but hope to get some things done. Let's just put it at that. So there we go, guys. Look at this. This is almost done. Done. Now, I'm going to try a couple of different things here with the eyes, and I'm just going to see how they work. Now, Does that look good? No, that gives him too much intelligence, I find. What about... No, that makes him look too comic-y. Like comic booky. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I think the blank... I think the blankety blank eyes are better. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That grew on me. It did. It did. I didn't think it would, but it did. It does. It did it. It did it. It didn't it. And now I'm gonna add some. Now I'm gonna add some more yeller in that hair to make him pop a bit more. Yes. And then I'm going to add a thicker holding line. You? A thicker holding line? No. Yes, I am. I am. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I gotta listen to some Spider-Man songs or music or soundtrack stuff. Yeah. So good. It's so great to draw to. It is. It really is. It keeps you pumped. You know? Yeah. It keeps your brain dancing, you know? And once it's in, it can never come out. Yeah, I kind of like this. Yeah, man. That does look, I like that. Especially with that jawline now. Yeah, that jawline is great. I like that. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm back. I'm back. The rules of engagements have changed. There. Do 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 do. And it's the Spider-Man soundtrack that kept me going the whole time. How did you get so many zombie drawings done, Mr. Sachetto? It was the Spider-Man soundtrack the whole time. I had it in my head the whole time. The whole time I was drawing it. I was whole time in it. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think that looks good. Do 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 do. Silence. It needs a bit of this though. It needs a bit of this though. That's what it needs. That's what it needed. Yeah. Yes. 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 Notice how I didn't not look and wreck everything. Notice? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. I know what I'm doing. Do 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 do. Yeah, I really like this, guys. What do you think? This is not like a zombie that's obviously like, you know, skeletal and completely decayed. This is a zombie that is relatively newly created, like newly, given, rebirth or whatever, and is only slightly starting to decay a little bit, but definitely is undead, right? Because look at those eyes, right? So yeah, like those blank eyes, and you know what? That was the best way to go with the eyes, I think, because I did try to actually put eyes in there, different types of eyes in there, and they didn't work. Like immediately didn't work, right? So yeah, you try stuff. You try stuff. You work it out. You work it out. You try to work it out and try to find the best way to do it. And then you erase it or cover it up if it's too. If your experiment was too permanent, cover it up a little bit. I'm actually going to even add, I think, some pure white in there because I don't know how dark that is compared to pure white. But okay, there we go. So yeah, I wanted to add a little bit of pure white in there, just like this, because that's gray. That's a gray in there, and yeah. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the spray some red. Spray some red on there. Yes. And let's see where I am here. Oh yeah, look at that. What did that do now? Oh. Okay, what about this? Okay. Yeah, no idea what I did there or what's happening. Okay, well. Oh! Everything's going well. Decided I'm probably going to head down to Sudbury Comic Con in April. So if you're there, I'll see you. The Comic Con I do not go to. Maybe the real Spider-Man soundtrack with the was the friends we made along the way. Maybe the real Spider-Man soundtrack was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, you know what? Okay, so first of all, I'm glad everything's going well. But yeah, I don't do that guy's con for reasons I won't get into here. But I'll be here, and perhaps I can see you anyway, somehow, either before or after after that con. Although usually, because it's usually a Spike Con, there's another convention going on, and I'm usually at that, right? Or there might be one like out of town too. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I have no idea when that one is. Like, obviously, you said it's in April. Yeah, in April. But yeah, I don't know when it is. But whatever. We'll figure out a way. We'll meet up. Yeah, like we'll probably meet up at like in the Sioux, right? So yeah. Yeah, because that's where we met, right? So if you're doing that again, well, if you're around, I can make it happen. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I'll be around for sure. Yeah, and you could. Oh man, if you. Oh, okay. We'll talk. Yeah. You have comics, I buy comics. Yeah, I've got that's what I'm doing this week is doing the list, the massive list of stuff I need, right? So anyway, but we'll talk about that. Yeah. All right. So there's this. Wow, guys, look at what we did tonight. This is crazy. This is so crazy. And okay, so there's this, and then there's also this, which was a request uh, made. Assuming Mike and Beth are doing NerdCon, it should be in May. Yeah. Yes, and I believe they are going to be doing it. And man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I love it. I love it as Sue. I love it as Sue. So yeah, I definitely see you there too. But in the meantime, whenever you have a chance, shoot me a message or an email. We'll talk comics if you're game. Yeah. And the covers too. Those cover sketches. So I think we're done, man. I think we're done, guys. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Well, it's gotta happen sometime. It's gotta be finished sometime. So that's 3 Jokers in a row. 3 new Jokers in a row. My goodness, I have a series that could just be Jokers, man. Yeah, it's crazy. So that's awesome. I like that. Getting 3 more Jokers done so far in this little mini series that we're doing. So I can't remember now who's. Oh yeah, I think it's the Bruce Timm Joker from the Batman Adventures. I think I'm going to be doing with the Santa hat. Yeah, which I think was originally a Dick D'Argento drawing way back in the 70s for, like, it was an ad. It was an in-house ad inside a comic. I think that's where that came from. Send me your lists. Okay, cool. Covers will be in the mail after Christmas. Fantastic. Spent a bit too much on gifts this year. Yeah, man. Heath Joker is the best. Yes, indeed. Oh, Carol Muffin 71. Oh, nice to have you aboard. Thanks for coming on the stream. Yes. Send me your list. Yeah. I will do that. Soon, very soon. I'm working on. What am I working on right now? Our Army at War or Weird War Tales. Our Army. I'm doing all the war stuff now. The DC war stuff. So Our Army at War, Sergeant Rock. I just did that whole series, and what else? Weird War Tales coming up. Yeah, Weird War Tales coming up, and then I think all the Vertigo stuff. Sandman's not in there because Sandman started out not Vertigo, I believe. So, or was it? Either way, Sandman is in a different section. I did Sandman already. Yeah. I know the number 1 came down a bit because of the Neil Gaiman stuff, and it's like, I don't know, that shouldn't devalue the comic. I don't know. I don't know how things work anymore. Any new Lego lately? Yes, in fact, I've got a new. So for to answer Carrot Muffin 71, any new Lego lately? Yes, I'm going to be doing a live stream build of the new the smaller little what's it called? It's like a haunted house. Yes, it's a haunted house. I have the big haunted house, and this is the smaller one. This is like the current one. But there's 3. It's a 3-in-1. So I'm gonna look at maybe doing a different thing other than the house, because I think there's 3 different models or sets you could make out of what you get in the box, right? So it's one of the 3-in-1 creator sets. So yes, there is new Lego lately, and I'll be doing a live stream soon about that. I'm also going to be doing a live stream with a puzzle reveal. So that is something that just sort of happened out of the blue. And that sounds very cool. I'm really looking forward to that. Alan's Cozy Comic Corner. I've got a whole slew of GI Combat if you're looking. Yes, please, man. I love that. I love that, man. I'm a sucker for vintage anything, Bronze Age anything, like old DC, man, all that stuff. So absolutely. We'll talk, man, for sure. Yeah, I love that stuff. You know what? The horror comics, DC horror comics, man, where Neil Adams, Bernie Wrightson, and them, guys came up. Yeah, man, I'm down with that. Hard. Any Marvel 20-cent Marvel comic. I don't care if it's a romance, a western, horror. I don't care what it is. I'm loving it. I'm digging that. Yeah, that's my jam. I love that stuff so much. And it's not just because, like, I was a kid when that came out, because I really didn't see any of that stuff until way later, Like, I wasn't even really into comics until grade school, I think, So, yeah, like grade 7, 8, I think, is when I started getting into comics, like collecting. I was into comics, but like only because Godzilla was in comics. I just chimed in now, but did you end up doing a Romero Joker? Yes, I did. In fact, that was the last live stream. I did the Romero Joker in the last live stream. Yes, yeah. So this is the third. This is the third one now. I did the Nicholson, the Romero, and now the Heath Ledger Joker. And this is it, guys. I'm going to let this dry for a moment. And by the way, here is the old drawing that I did of the Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker old drawing. The first drawing I did is a straight up chaos line drawing. And I'm a sucker for 12-cent gold key sci-fi issues. Brother, I just bought it. I just bought a ton of that stuff too. Not a ton. What did I get? Ripley's Believe It or Not. What else? I think. Oh, a beautiful yellow covered Magnus Robot Fighter. Yeah, it might have been a 15-cent one. I don't know. It definitely wasn't like a 20 or later. It was either a 12 or 15-cent one. But yeah, I love Gold Key too. I've got a ton of Gold Key, man. I'm so proud of my Gold Key. I love. You know what this is crazy. When I was a kid, my mom got me a giant Treasury edition. It was either Western or Gold Key. I can't remember because now like my mind's going, right. So I don't know if it was a Gold Key. I think it was Gold Key. The Treasury, right? The giant King Kong Treasury edition, and I read the crap out of that, man, and I had it forever. I loved it, but like everything else, where did it go? I don't know. I found the comic book version virtually in mint, and I was blown away. And for almost nothing, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So yeah, I picked that up immediately. It is beautiful. And like the Treasury edition is great too, but I think there's a Western and Gold Key version of both. Yeah. So anyway, this is the older Joker, as you can see, done completely differently, right? With the chaos line sort of thing that I do. It goes with the surface that it doesn't, blah blah blah. It's chaotic line, So yes, there's that. That was sort of the original, the non-zombie one. Why'd I do it? I don't know, but I did. And but it's the original's bigger than that. It's way bigger. It's like a 12. It's like a 10 by 11 by 10 or something like that. But here it is. the finished Joker, the big reveal. Here we go. I'm gonna big reveal it for y'all. The big reveal. Here we go. There we are. The Joker as a zombie. I'm gonna put one little boop of this on it. There. Now it's finished. Oh, don't forget to put your name. I forgot to put my name. I forgot to sign it. Oh my God. And 25? Yeah. There we go. Okay, now the big reveal. There we go, guys. Zombie Heath Ledger Joker style, man. And as a bonus, this wonderful little character from Deltarune. Yes. I love both. And hey, we got these both done tonight. Can you believe that? Yeah, it only took 3 hours, man. From sketch to finished. I mean, hey, you know, that's definitely an art style that you can do that's very quick. You know, that's very quick and easy. Like, you see the steps, right? You've seen the steps. Yeah, so you see the steps, and you can kind of tell, like, oh, okay, well, first he pencils it, then he puts the watercolor down. It's very loose, and then he inks it to make it nice and more specific. You know, so there it is, guys. To everyone that's watching right now, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to call it an evening. I hope you do subscribe to the channel for more content. Oh my goodness, I still have coffee left. Oh, it's so good. Yum. I love them. Yeah, I hope you subscribe to the channel. Helps to help the channel grow. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to see you guys next week to do more animated seasonal characters. The live stream on Tuesday, and then next Friday is another new Joker zombie coming to you from the studio. Don't forget to check out Zombie Daily every single day. The link is in the description below. The link to zombie portraits is also there, as well as links to my t-shirt shop and many other wonderful places that you need to go check out more of my work and adventures. Okay, so guys, I will leave you for now. Have a wonderful, safe, and enjoyable weekend. Oh, we have one more. Get some rest, sir. We'll talk soon. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Alan, thank you so much for stopping in. Carrot Muffin 71, thank you as well. And Carrie, Count Lazuli, thank you too for guys. Thanks for chatting me up, and thanks for checking out the video. And I'm sure you've all subscribed by now, so thank you for doing that as well. I will see you guys all again soon. I cannot wait. And until then, best wishes and love as always.